YouTube, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Fazos the Great One. Yes, I know I ain't been making videos, but we do be on a live stream, skis, as y'all know, man. Shout outs to No Limit, shout outs to Juices, shout outs to my man's Rheas. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get some gameplay up there for y'all, and I'm for real this time. I'm for real. The thing is, when I do videos, I can't get my face in it. That's the whole point. That's why we be on the live streams. But we're gonna switch it around this WrestleMania season, and I gotta talk to y'all about something that I was just not so fond of last night on Friday Night SmackDown, right? So let's just get straight into it. As y'all know, unless y'all been under a rock, as I be saying in these videos, Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley had beef all week, right? You know what I'm saying? They've been going at it, saying how, like, oh, you know, Rhea got Jade said that Rhea be crying to creative, and apparently, like, Nia Jax was, like, throwing shots backstage and all this jibber jabber. Like, the girls are fighting, literally and figuratively, if you want to be honest. But what I didn't like about the promo was how hyped up I was, because I'm like, all right, y'all been going back and forth at it on Twitter all week. Let's see what happens when y'all get in the ring and start talking. So Jade, you know what I'm saying, she popped out there with the, you know what I'm saying? She popped out there, not blonde, real, like, she was looking fire, bro. She had the purple fur jacket or whatever she had going on, and obviously she started to, you know what I'm saying, take it off when she was talking about what I'm about to get into. Rhea came out there looking badass as hell. Pretty much what they did was aura farm in this promo, and aura farming to a certain extent is fine. The way you aura farm, you do what Randy Orton does. You just have a long, elongated entrance. But I don't need you aura farming during the promo. So essentially, Jade says, you know, I respect you. I know what it's like to be in the gym and get the body, get the physique that you have. I respect you for what you do in the ring. And then Rhea essentially says the same thing, but pretty much Jade says, I'm stronger than you. She literally cut a Bianca Belair promo on Rhea Ripley. But that's going over a lot of niggas' heads, because she didn't, the way that Bianca puts the emphasis on EST, of course Jade isn't going to put an emphasis on ER. I mean, hello, like, that's not really a good idea. But the thing is, like, she didn't necessarily go into the cuts that I was thinking that you have to go straight off, right? So, for instance, which we got a video talking about Roman Reigns as well coming up on the channel, the way that they started is how Roman Reigns and CM Punk is going into right now, right? So the way that CM Punk has said, you know, he was going to bury Roman Reigns next to his father. Now Roman, like, you either need to put hands on this dude, or you need to talk about his dead dog that just passed away a few months ago, right? So they've gradually went into that, whereas Rhea and Jade, they've had this whole interaction online, and now they kind of have to, like, go, like, they have to go where Roman and Punk are about to go from jump. And the fact that this promo was about who's stronger and all this shit, like, it's like, that just didn't really do it for me. And it kind of has me wondering what they're going to do moving forward, because I'm like, bro, like, y'all started the intensity here on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and then we get to Friday Night SmackDown and y'all talking about some, oh, I'm better than you. Well, that should be the premises of the promo, but not the entire promo. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's like, now we're in a sense where I'm looking for Jade. You're talking about how you're better. Rhea in this instance should be now talking about some, well, let's just keep it real. I've been in the company for X amount of time. How many championships I have? What have you done? You know what I'm saying? So then you give the ball back to Jade, whereas Jade, I mean, while she has been champion for over 100 days, she only has one. I think she only has one title defense under her belt. So the problem is WWE has not positioned Jade at the top, but Jade doesn't have anything to fall back on. And the only thing that she can fall back on is a phenomenal title reign with the tag titles with you know, Bianca, but Bianca's not here. And while she did beat Naomi in that blood feud that they had that lasted for about 4 months, well, no, really like 5 months. Well, yeah, about like 4 or 5 months. The problem is that's over. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like she held up any gold after that. It did solidify her as, like, she's a singles champ. She's a singles competitor that can hold their own. But at the same time, it's like, when that feud is over, what do you do afterwards? What do you have to fall back on that you can talk about? Because as much as we want to bitch and complain about Rhea, Rhea's been here and she's done this for quite some time. So it's not like Rhea doesn't have anything to fall back on when someone might talk about, well, Rhea, what do you have? She could talk about Mania main events, and while it wasn't literally the main event, she beat Charlotte at WrestleMania 39. We move on to WrestleMania 40. She beat Becky Lynch for the Women's World title. Last year at WrestleMania, while she didn't win, she was still in that triple threat match. WrestleMania 38. What did she do at Mania 38? Was she even at WrestleMania 38? I think no. I don't even think was Rhea. She might have been in that showcase tag match if they had one for the ladies. I know they definitely have one at WrestleMania 39. She obviously wasn't in that. But my thing is just like, what do we do moving forward with this whole situation? What they should have done with Jade over the last preceding months was have her, she should have, I don't know why she didn't bully Michin and B-Fab into joining her to be a stable on SmackDown. That way, even if you're gonna have Jade Cargill just walk out there and say how she's that bitch, she can be that bitch because she has people stepping in front of her. That way, look at this, right? So she has two folks that are supposed to be, you know, guarding her and protecting her because she would have obviously bullied them into joining her. She might have been like, you know what, if you could beat me, maybe I'll give you a world title match, maybe I won't, but you have to prove it first. So then in that sense, she's seeing, if I'm almost about to lose to Michin, she should probably be guarding me with that damn kendo stick. And then you have B-Fab sitting here like, I can't beat Jade. Michin's been protecting me. Let me just protect her because I can't beat both of them. Now you have some sort of situation where you can have these promos backstage where Jade seems like a formidable champion because while she might not have so many title defenses, she's beaten both of the people that guard her. But they're together, they're a stronger unit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not really too sure why they didn't position Jade in a better spot. And I know that some people might say, well, the SmackDown title scene when it comes to the main roster isn't really sufficient. And while you're not lying, you need to realize that you're going to be positioning Jade to a point where she is going to be in one of the main matches at WrestleMania. And they knew that they were going to have her walk into Mania as champion. You can't have her walk into Mania as champion as a person who's literally only beat, I forgot what her title match was. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I can't just shoot from the hip and tell you that, tells you everything you need to know when it comes to her title reign. So as scared as I am, I really do feel like Jade is going to lose at WrestleMania, but she can't lose at WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Like it sucks. Rhea winning is not a problem, but Jade losing is just like, we had all this for what? You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate. You look at CM Punk on the World Heavyweight Championship scene on Monday Night Raw. He's been defending his title for the last 2 months. So now it's like we've seen Punk have these matches. We know he's a real champion. He beat Gunther for the title. He got cashed in on. But other than that, he beat Jey Uso to win the world title. Like, he's been around in these matches doing what he's doing, but the fact that we don't have that for Jade now, which is very unfortunate. She literally, all you got to do is have her squash people on SmackDown. Like, have her wonder who's going to be the next person to come up. Like, that way she can say, I'm that bitch because I've been running SmackDown for X amount of months, X amount of days. And then when she beat Tiffany Stratton for the title, it was like, well, you beat Tiffany Stratton for the title, but she was kind of injured. So what real title defense does she has that she can hang her hat on that niggas could be like, oh yeah, well, Jade still won this match, you know? So yeah, guys, that's the video today. Just wasn't really feeling the match after their promo segment, which should have gotten me wanting to see more. You know what I mean? So in terms of seeing more, we're going to talk about Roman Reigns and CM Punk in the next video. Really excited to talk to you guys about that. I'm excited to get the videos rolling out more. This is what Fazos Network is supposed to be. I'm supposed to be making some more videos, but life happens, and the live streams be lit, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for showing love and supporting the live streams, liking the live streams, liking the community posts. We're gonna get full-fledged running on this WrestleMania season, and I'm going to Mania with no limits. So let's get these videos back out here, guys. I appreciate you guys for staying to this point in the video. I'm gonna ask you to like, comment, subscribe, because it's been your boy Fazos the Great One on Fazos Network, and I'm out, bruh.